I almost quit the gym. Not once, multiple times. Motivation dropped, progress slowed. I was wondering if it was like even worth it, honestly. But then I realized this usually happens to people around the same points, usually a couple months in. Like for the first, I'd say the first 3 to 6 months is probably the hardest, honestly. And it's not laziness, it's not discipline. There's a reason why some people hit the wall. And once I understood what was happening to me, everything finally changed. When you first start working out, everything feels great. You're motivated. You see small changes. You're soaring a good way. But after a while, that feeling changes. This is where most people quit. And for me, the hardest part wasn't starting. It was when progress slowed down. Workouts felt normal. Results weren't as obvious anymore. Motivation isn't going to be there for you every day. And I started thinking, maybe this isn't for me. And this is when a lot of people walk away. But I realized something so simple. Nothing was wrong. I wasn't failing. I just reached the point where training stopped being exciting and starts being consistent, which is why it's important. Like, you guys, when you do something, you don't do it for motivation, because there'll be days you're unmotivated. You don't want to do it. You do it because, like, you have to be disciplined. The boring phase isn't a sign to quit. It's a sign that progress is really beginning. Like, you're getting to the good part, or you're essentially at the. You're getting, you know how like they said that what's the top? The top of a mountain is the top, or the peak in a sense. You're eventually starting to reach your peak. And once I realized that, my mindset shifted. I naturally stopped relying on motivation. I started focusing more. I started showing up more. I started training more simpler. I stopped expecting faster results. Instead of asking yourself, is this working? Start realizing, am I being consistent? That changes everything. Most beginners don't quit because they're lazy. They quit because their expectations are wrong. And one of the biggest things that I think is like a detriment to people in general is to have like well, no, I think it's important to have expectations. But when it comes to training, you're changing your body. Like, your body changes all the time. Like, I think it's important that you just have expectations that you're going to show up. And then just from there, you just try to put your best foot forward. Because when you feel like motivation should stay high, you feel like results should come quickly, you feel like every workout should be intense, progress isn't as nice as that. Like, progress is a lot slower. Like, it's not as quickly. And the thing that kept me going wasn't motivation. It was understanding that progress takes time and deciding to do it anyway. Consistency isn't exciting, but it does compound. Like, you know the saying how it says 1% every day, and there's 365 days in a week, and a year. Wow, that was a tongue twister. There's 365 days in a year. That means if you try to be 1% better every day, that means January 1st compared to December 31st, you'll be 365 days better than you were the day before. I have a lot of like stuttering I'm doing. I want to apologize for that. It's something I want to work on. So a perfect example, even for me, as I'm talking to you guys, right? Like, I want to be more where I could just talk without having to, like, this isn't related to what we're doing, but I want to be, like, more authentic where, like, I don't stutter as much. I don't have much as mistakes. Just because, perfect example is how, as I help you guys, it's going to compound. Like, in the beginning is not going to be exciting. And that goes for anything. Like, you're not going to, like, enjoy it how it is. But it's important you try to see it through just so you realize, like, there's a reason why, like, people, like, stick to this and they enjoy it. I think the biggest thing is you gotta figure out your why. Like, why are you doing this? Because if you don't have a why, then you're gonna quit any chance you get. Because, like, you just need you. I don't even want to say like motivation, because I think that's a good way to start, but it's not how you should finish. Like, how you start is how you should finish. Like, how you start doesn't necessarily be always how you finish, but in this case, it could be like that in this regard, right? Now, enough of me just going on random side tangents, right? Now, if you're early in your journey, or if you feel stuck right now, you're probably closer than you think. You just need to keep showing up. And if this helped, I'm going to share a lot more. I'm going to share a lot more of what I wish I knew earlier. But you know the saying, experience is the best teacher. And I don't want you guys to have to go through the same mistakes I did. So, hope this helps.